Hi, welcome to Golden Years. I'm Lori Betts. This month, my special guest speaker is Tom Sigel, and he represents ORMACO. So come on back, and he's going to tell you all about his wonderful organization.
My mother was always very familiar with her neighborhood, but one day she stopped at the stop sign for much longer than usual, and she didn't know whether she should go forward or turn, and she wasn't even really sure where she was at. It was very unsettling for her.
I felt so much better after my son told me, "Mom, I don't want you to worry or be afraid. I'll be there for you and we'll figure it out."
Welcome, Tom.
Thank you. So great to see you. I haven't seen you for 2 years with this crazy pandemic.
I know, and no bus trips, nothing. So it's been like quiet. But now that we're in 2022, everything looks like we're moving forward, hopefully.
Absolutely.
So you are going to start the whole process rolling again. And before I forget, Jesus Christ Superstar is coming.
Jesus Christ Superstar. It's been delayed, what, over 2 years now?
Yes.
So it'll be February 20th, and we're going to roll up to Playhouse Square, and that should be a good time.
Good. All right. I just wanted to throw that in there because I know it was coming. It's on my February calendar. So Tom, ORMACO, you created this wonderful organization. Did you not? And why?
So, as you know, I had a lovely global career, and I came back. It's been almost 16 years that I've been back. Wow. No, that's wrong. I started my company 16 years ago. I've been back for about 13 years, back in Ohio. So, sort of made full circle, came back, and said to myself, what can I do to give back? Because I grew up in a family where we worked hard, and we're always told, give back to community.
Yeah.
So it's in my blood, you know. Parents very philanthropic.
Very.
So I said, what can I do to make a difference? And I did a little bit of research and discovered that there is a lack of music, arts, and cultural outreach programs in the schools. That's one of the first things that goes when the budgets are slashed are music, arts, and cultural programs. So I sat around the table with some friends over bottles of wine, trying to come up with a name for the organization, and we're playing around, and we came up with the name of ORMACO, which stands for Ohio Regional Music, Arts, and Cultural Outreach. And so 12 years ago, November, about 12 years ago, this was, it was born around my kitchen table when I was living in Medina.
That is awesome, awesome. And here you are 12 years later, and you're going to share the whole program with us because you go from A to Z. You go all arts.
So exactly. So the original intent was to do a few programs a year, go into the schools, do a senior program, just maybe do 3-4 programs a year. Little did I know, Lori, that this was going to snowball into something incredible. So before the pandemic, in 2019, we had done 75 outreach programs in 8 counties. So we've really snowballed and grown organically. So we're in schools, we're in libraries, we're in senior centers, we're in different communities doing big shows. We do bus trips, cultural outings, the whole gamut.
And you're saying we, so you're not a big organization. There's a handful of people.
So the we is mostly me. Although, ooh, I just dropped this. Anyway, so I'm sort of a one-man show, but I have a fantastic graphic designer. I've got a guy who does my web page. I've got some really, really solid volunteers. So together we make all of this happen.
So besides being in the schools, what is your specific mission that you want to get out to the people?
Right, so the mission of the organization is to make music, arts, and culture accessible for everybody, but then we focus on underserved, disadvantaged, and rural populations. And so, shall I tell you a little bit about the different programs that we have?
Yes, let's hear your
do you want me
programs.
to go into that? Okay, so one of the programs we do twice a year is called World Tour Music, where we bring in world music into the community, and we do a 1-week residency in the schools, in the libraries, in the senior centers, and it culminates then at the end of the week with a concert for the community/region. So that's World Tour Music. We also do a program called Songwriting for At-Risk Youth. So we've been doing that program in the Medina school system, but again, with the pandemic, that program is on hold. So that's a very powerful program. We also have another program with the Medina County Police Activities League, working with Terry Grice and Rebecca Byrne, fantastic, where we do after-school music programs for kids who can't afford music lessons.
Well attended with the kids?
Fantastic program.
Oh, that's awesome.
So again, it's a bit on hold. In fact, I was in touch with Rebecca this morning, and she said maybe we can move the programs outside to a park, a pavilion, something this summer. So we're still on hold with that. Still on hold with the Songwriting for At-Risk Youth program too, which is unfortunate. We also do a monthly concert at the Wadsworth Library. So we do live at the library once a month on Sundays, and we have a great relationship with them. We have a great relationship with the Medina County District Library, but things have been just online with them. So we hope to go live again with Medina County District Library. So those are some of the programs. Other programs, we have Jazz and Opera Under the Stars on the Square in Medina.
I've heard of those.
So that's entering year 12. The first year we had first concert maybe 35, 40 people. And now we have we were on hold during the pandemic. This last summer, the first concert, we had about 700 people that turned out. So
on the square?
On the square. So we get depending on the weather, between 500 and 700 people that come.
So you bring your own seats, or
people bring their own seats. They bring their own lawn chairs, picnics. They sit on the square and they enjoy.
Do you have food trucks?
We do not have food trucks, which is interesting. We tried it a little bit, and people just weren't receptive because people are bringing their own picnics, or they'll go into a restaurant or somewhere and they'll just bring a pizza and sit on the square. So
that's good for the square business owners.
It's very good for the square business.
Yeah.
Very good. We also last summer started a new program down in Worcester at the Seacrest Arboretum. They have a beautiful amphitheater that's never been utilized, and I actually went down just to get some ideas, for my new place in Homerville, which I'll talk about in a bit. And we're walking around, and all of a sudden I see this amazing outdoor amphitheater. And I said to the guy, "What do you do with this?" I said, "This is incredible." He said, "Nothing." He said, "We might have a wedding, but we don't." I said, "You need to start a concert series." So we started last summer, Music at the Arboretum in Worcester.
Oh.
And fantastic attendance in the first year.
Even with the COVID?
With the COVID, even with that, we were getting between 300 and 400 people for the first time ever, So we're excited about...
Is there a fee?
No. What we do, we try to make most of our programs free. So we raise money through grants, grant writing. We get individual donations. We try to get some corporate sponsorship. And we try to make as many programs as possible that we do free or for a very small cost. And that's the whole part of the mission, making music, arts, and culture accessible to all.
Everybody.
Yes.
Wow, that's exciting. Are you returning this summer then?
So we will be back in Worcester this summer. We'll be back on the square in Medina with Jazz Under the Stars. And we also then, a year and a half ago, I moved when I was based in Medina out to Homerville in the southwest corner of Medina County, right around the corner from where I grew up. So I really have truly made full circle. So I found this amazing 10-acre property, which I am calling Heartland. So the name art is in the name, art. Yeah. We're on the land, and it comes from the heart, Heartland. And it's an ORMACO site. It's the home of ORMACO. And my dream, I don't know if my dreams are too big, but my idea and dream is to sort of create a legacy and turn that into an educational and cultural center that people can come and enjoy music, arts, cultural programs. I want to do a capital campaign down the road where I build an amphitheater in the back. I already got some picnic tables last summer so people can picnic by the pond and then come and enjoy a concert.
Neat.
We're doing the concerts on the back deck. At the moment, people bring their lawn chairs. So little by little, it's a project, but that is my dream, is to turn Heartland into the home of ORMACO, which it already is. But then when I'm dead and gone, hopefully, ORMACO will perpetuate and people in the future will be able to enjoy.
So are you in an old house?
So interestingly, it's a 10-acre property. It had been part of a large pig farm, and it was divided into 10-acre lots. And so I have a beautiful log home. It's 20 years old. And there's the log home, and there's a beautiful pond, and then there's some woods. And it's just a really lovely setting on a gravel road, dirt road, out in the middle of nowhere. So everybody's welcome to come.
Oh, how neat.
So we have, you can, on our website, which is ormaco.org, ormaco.org.
Easy to use, easy to walk through it.
Very easy to, yes. We have
Navigate.
all of our programs for the entire year through the end of 2022 are up on our website now. We may add a couple more programs, but those are all up there. We call them Concerts in the Country.
And this is, you are the only person out there doing something like this, correct?
Correct.
All right.
Yep.
So you said Worcester. So do you go the other way too? Like Summit County?
So yeah, so in Summit, so coming up this spring, we have our World Tour of Music, and we're bringing a fantastic group called Urban Troubadour, which is based out of Akron, but there's some members that are involved in the Cleveland Orchestra. They're all top-notch musicians, headed by a woman by the name of Jane Berkner. So the last week in April, they will be working with children, high school kids in the Fairlawn-Copley School District, and it's urban. They will be doing French Impressionist music. So the kids will get music in advance, they'll learn the music, they'll work with the musicians, and then on May 1st, at the Akron Summit Public Library Auditorium in downtown Akron at 2 o'clock, Urban Troubadour and the students will perform an amazing concert. And again, free to the public.
Oh my goodness.
So that's coming up. So we do some stuff in Summit County as well.
That is awesome.
Yep.
I mean, you keep those kids active and get their creativity out.
Absolutely.
Oh, that is awesome.
Absolutely. So.
And you sound like you're just like go, 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 busy, busy,
It's
busy.
go, go, go. It's like nonstop. It's a lot happening, but it's all good. It's all good.
What's your background? Do you have a music background?
So I studied piano. I played trombone quite proficiently. I love music. Again, my mother was an arts lover, so she sort of inculcated that in the children. And it's just always, my strap line for ORMACO is, "For without culture, man has no soul." And it's so true, Yeah. So, if you're sitting there in the evening and it's just completely silent, if you put on some good classical music or, it doesn't matter what genre of music, just to hear some music and then art, with our bus trips. Oh, I forgot to mention our bus trips.
We're going to take a short a short break,
Okay.
and we're coming back, and we're going to talk about your fantastic bus trips.
We will, but I mean, art, that's a component. When we'll talk about that later with, taking a bus trip to an art museum or whatnot. But just having music, arts, and culture as a part of your daily living is so important for just being a full person,
And arts and music has to be reborn.
Right.
I mean, there's just so much history there that people just either unaware of it or they just don't find the time to enjoy it.
Right. And with that, we bring in all kinds of, everything from classical to hip hop to jazz
I
to
saw that on your
rock
website.
and roll to,
Yes.
we want to expose people to all genres of music. I mean, a few years back we brought in Tuvan throat singers, which was incredible.
Oh, wow.
We got a grant from the Ohio Arts Council, so that was a pretty neat program. And we've had Japanese taiko drumming, and we've had African drumming and dancing, and just you name it. We just anything that we can bring to just expose people and educate people is part of the
And your
mission.
heart's in it.
My
Okay,
heart's
we're going to
totally
take a quick break, and then
Okay.
we're going to come on back, and you're going to share more with us.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Sorry about that. No, I've been staying at my dad's place because of everything.
Where are we going?
Navigating these times can be tough, but while you care for your loved one, you also need to care for yourself. Go to aarp.org/caregiving for free mental health and self-help tips.
I see the future is really bright for me. The high school diploma is just added to the confidence, and now I feel unstoppable.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Welcome back to Golden Years. I am interviewing Tom Sigel, and he is the creator of ORMACO. What a wonderful organization. Wonderful.
Thank you.
So you were sharing us all your plans that are popping up for the upcoming months.
Yes.
Let's just talk real quick about your bus trips.
So the bus trips, again, that was sort of an idea that I came up with 12 years ago, and I thought, wouldn't it be fun just to get a group of people together and go somewhere? And little did I know, boom, the bus trips sell out immediately. So we started going to Playhouse Square.
And that, I just want to interrupt you.
Yes.
That is paying you to take us to downtown Cleveland, which phenomenal. I mean, we need to see the plays. I mean, just an afternoon to go enjoy. We get on the bus, we drink, we eat, and then we have the play, and then you're our driver, and we come back safely.
Absolutely.
And that's a culture that we have to keep in our lives.
So it's so much fun. So the goal is, of course, to gather people together, take them to see a wonderful show, and it creates camaraderie. And people meet one another on these bus trips. I mean, there are people that sometimes come on the bus trips, they don't know anybody, and then they bond with other people.
Yeah.
And so little did I know that when I started doing these bus trips, that there would be a huge demand for them. And so the trips sell out really quickly. In fact, we're going this summer to see Ain't Too Proud, the story of the Temptations.
Oh, wow.
On July, when is it? I have to look at my little cheat sheet here. It is not on this particular sheet. Okay, that's okay. It's in July. You can go to our website.
It's on the website.
And
Okay.
look, all of our trips are up there that we have planned thus far. But that's sold out already. I mean, what is it now? It's February, and so that show sold out in November.
And where's it going?
To Playhouse Square to see the show called Ain't Too Proud.
Okay, all
Ain't
right.
Too Proud. We still have tickets left for To Kill a Mockingbird, which I believe is May 1st.
Okay.
Actually, that's the same day that we're having the concert with Urban Troubadour in Akron, but we had no choice. But anyway, there's that. We've got Jesus Christ Superstar has been sold out for over 2 years.
Looking forward to that one.
And you're coming on that. That'll be a really fun trip.
And God Love You, you're doing it in the honor of Cindy.
We
Cindy
are doing
Schneider.
that in the honor of Cindy Schneider. So that trip will be dedicated to the memory of Cindy, and it'll be fabulous. And we know that Cindy will be looking down on us.
Yes.
Such a wonderful woman.
Yes, greatly missed.
We miss her so much.
Yeah.
So what other shows are we doing? We've got Ain't Too Proud. We've got To Kill a Mockingbird. We have Jesus Christ Superstar. And My Fair Lady, I think, is June 26th. We still have tickets for that. We had put on hold our trip to the Toledo Museum of Art with COVID, and I'm still waiting to put that back on because who knows what's happening, with this lovely Omicron variant that's out there, and other cultural bus trips too. But we've gone all over the place. We've gone to Detroit. We've gone to Greenfield Village. We've gone to the Detroit Institute of Arts. We've gone to Buffalo. We've gone to the Frank Lloyd Wright houses in upstate New York. We've gone to Pittsburgh. We've gone to Dayton. We go all over the place with our day trips that always have a cultural and educational component to them. So once the coast is clear, stay tuned. We're going to start adding some of our bus trips. And if any of you out there have a particular place that you want to go and want to round up a group of people, ORMACO can organize that for you.
And you know what I might do in the near future again?
What's that?
The red eye. I call it the whirlwind.
The red eye. Thank you for
New York.
reminding me. The crazy red eye.
Oh my God.
Which is exhausting but so much fun.
Oh my! It's a whirlwind.
It is a whirlwind.
I mean, was that your idea?
That was my idea.
Okay, so tell me what.
So we get, and I thought maybe nobody will show up, but they are a resounding success. So we get on the bus. 10 o'clock at night on a Friday night, have a little party on the bus, try to get a little shut-eye, pull into New York City, pull into New Jersey in the morning, swap out bus drivers, go to a New Jersey diner for a fantastic breakfast, and then head into New York. And you have a choice. You can either stay on the bus on and off with an overview of Manhattan with a tour guide, or you can just get off the bus and do what you want. Join us then at 10 o'clock at night on that Saturday evening. Get back on the bus, and we're back home 7 o'clock in the morning. And for those churchgoers, you can go to your church service in the morning on Sunday morning.
And there's no hotel. You are staying on that bus. But it was fantastic. We stopped everywhere. We went to Chinatown. We went to Schwartz.
Oh, FAO Schwartz,
Yes.
so up Fifth Avenue, down to, where the Battery Park, where you can see Statue of Liberty, Rockefeller Center, Lincoln Center, Little Italy, Chinatown, the financial district,
Everywhere,
you name it, Harlem.
everywhere.
You get a
The
nice
skating rink.
overview. Right.
Yes, and then we saw the Christmas tree.
Yep.
We came home in a horrible ice storm. I said, "Thank you, Jesus, for the bus driver."
That was a crazy trip.
Oh,
It took us forever to get home, but we had such a good time.
It was good.
So
good
yeah,
memory.
so New York City, the red eye to New York City. We're gonna try to reestablish that once the coast is clear again, too.
Yeah, that was very, very.
So those are fun, and so we gather together, and we do tack a tiny little bit more onto the trips to raise money for the outreach programs for the children.
As you should, Yeah. And you're entertaining us.
Right.
Okay, so let me ask you this big question. In every organization,
Yes.
volunteers. A lot of these things do not happen unless you have a good group, supporters number one,
Right.
and then your volunteers behind the scene, on the scene, but
Right.
you need your hands-on.
Absolutely. And so, as you say, you go to a concert, you sit down, you enjoy it, and you think, wow, people do not realize the amount of work that goes into
Oh, yeah.
organizing these. In fact, I'm already starting to organize World Tour of Music for 2022, 23, the end of 22 and 23, and even into 24. So it takes a year and a half to 2 years to plan these things. But absolutely, volunteers are the core of the organization. We need people to help in all aspects, whether it's behind the scenes admin, whether it's helping park cars when they come out to Heartland, whether it's handing out programs, concessions, 50-50 raffle for the good of the cause. Even now we're going to have a jazz brunch fundraiser on February 27th at Pickle Mama's in Seville.
Oh, yes.
So now we're trying to get some, silent auction items and round up, things for the jazz brunch. Sunday, February 27th, 11 a.m. to 2, and it features Barbara Knight, who is a pretty well-known jazz vocalist in the region. So that should be a really fun outing.
That is neat.
And again, you can book tickets online at ormaco.org or pop a check in the mail, and it should be a really wonderful.
So check your February calendars.
Yeah, February 27th, just down on Route 3, and it's just a wonderful. We'll have the whole restaurant to ourselves.
Oh, okay,
Yes.
very good.
So there's 120 spots. There's still some spots left. Book
Okay.
now before it's too late,
Yes.
and it'll be a really fun
And
day.
it won't be snowing that day.
It
so
will
that's
not be
okay.
snowing that day at all. Correct.
Man, do you stay awake all night long thinking of all these ideas?
So I don't get much sleep. That's true. I mean, I'm involved. I do this philanthropically, so I have other things that I do, to put food on the table and a roof over my head. But this is my passion. This is my love.
And you could tell it's your passion.
Just giving, the joy that you see. We were in the Medina County Juvenile Detention Home in October with All Aboard, our Italian folk group. That was our World Tour Music. And the impact that those musicians had on those incarcerated, troubled kids was incredible.
Oh,
and so when you put on a program, here in Brunswick, we go into the Brunswick schools with the support of the Brunswick Rotary. Thank you, Brunswick Rotary, for your continued support. And we go into these schools, and the kids they've never seen anything like this. They've never been exposed to live music. And to see the kids reacting and the impact that these programs have is so heartwarming. It's amazing.
And it's a culture everyone should really add into their lives.
Absolutely.
You know, because it's rare and not everyone has that talent. So we have a couple minutes left. So what do you want to leave with my viewers?
So we would love for you to come out to some ORMACO events. I mean, go to our website. We have stuff happening every month, sometimes 2-3 events a month, all over the region. We have some virtual things going on as well, so you can go onto our website and watch things live, or pre-recorded stream or live.
Okay.
So yeah, check us out at ormaco.org. Come to some of our events.
Okay.
Support us. You know, we're like public TV or public radio. Our programs are made possible by viewers and listeners like you. So we welcome support of any kind, and we're just here for you.
So besides your volunteers, you have a group of board members?
We do. Yes, we have a small group of board members. And of course, board members rotate, so we're always looking for people who might be interested in rolling up their sleeves and becoming active in a board capacity as well.
That is awesome, awesome. Tom, you seem very, very busy, but you can tell that you spoke from your heart, that you really, really love the arts, the music and the arts. So thank you for doing this, and thank you for going into the schools and being so supportive of them.
Thank you so much.
These kids need guidance today, so, and get off that phone, the iPads, you know. And a lot of people have talent they don't release, you know, because they don't know that they have it in them. You know, so someone like you, get them involved.
It's so, as I said, it's so rewarding to see the children and how they react and how they really take these programs to heart. So we are making an impact. We're having an impact. And again, for without culture, man has no soul, Lori.
You're right. You are right. Well, thank you so much for joining me this month.
Thank you so much.
And get on his website, check out ormaco.org, and see what he has to offer, the programs, the bus trips, and like you said, even live streaming. And then concerts. As soon as the snow goes away and the warm weather comes, concerts in Homerville. Thank you for watching us this month, and we'll see you next month.
Meet the scan, a simple procedure whose mission is to detect lung cancer early.
I'm here to save you!
But I feel fine.
That's great, but you may still be at high risk for lung cancer.
Oh man, that's a new fence.
If you smoke, early detection could save your life. Learn more at savedbythescan.org.